Diary of a Comic Part 1.
So I started doing comedy in the 4th grade. I was the only black kid in my whole school, and in my mind, I had to be funny. So my teacher would let me read funny stories that I made up in front of the class, and I never forgot that feeling of making people laugh. So here's a behind-the-scenes look at one of my sets.
How's everybody doing tonight? I don't do comedy. My therapist told me to come up here because like earlier today, I took a shower and I get out and I realized that I don't have any lotion left. 94% white audience. Okay. White people. Fun fact about black people: when we take a shower, we have no more than 15 minutes to put lotion on our bodies. And if we don't put lotion on inside that 15-minute window, we die. We just disappear. So I'm glad I could make it out 20 minutes.
That first joke that you tell is super important because it sets the tone for the rest of your set. At least it does for me. If you come out with a whack-ass joke, things can go really bad really fast. So, yeah.
Before I get here, I get pulled over. A cop comes up, he's like, license and registration. And I was like, no problem. But before we continue, I want you to know that I identify as a white male. He was like, you're free to go.
That joke is hit or miss. When it hits, it hits. But when it doesn't, like it didn't right here, it could have went worse.
I have problems, and I blame my dad. He's always been a really bad drug addict, and he just bought a house, and I went out to see it. We were outside on the porch talking, and I heard the most beautiful sound that I've ever heard in my life, and I look up.
I had to trim this joke down. Before it sounded like two angels playing a harp from heaven. One word too many can kill a joke, and that I had way too much, so I trimmed it down.
And I see a wind chime, and I was shocked. Not because I've never seen a wind chime before, but I've never seen one that was made out of shoestrings and old crack pipes.
So a lot of people know that in comedy, if a punchline has a hard C or a hard K sound, it makes it funnier. I don't know how, but I found out that there's something funny about the letter P as well. So crack pipe, gold.
Stop laughing. I love movies. I'm a really big movie buff, and they're doing a live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. And you have a lot of people that are upset because they made Ariel black. I'm not upset. I'm just sad because she's gonna drown in the opening credits. We can't swim at all.
That stereotype is true. I can barely swim, but I'll point to a black person in the audience and ask if they can swim. 9 times out of 10, they say no, and that induces more laughter. So, yeah.
In 1990, I was the only black kid in my whole school, and we buried a time capsule. And being the only black one in school, I wanted to put something inside of it that represented my people, you know. And last week, we dig it up, and inside they had snap bracelets, chromies, Ninja Turtle toys.
It used to be chromies because I like those hard K sounds, but I took out chromies and put in Vanilla Ice CDs.
So you can only imagine how I felt when they pulled up my 2 photos of O.J. Simpson and Bill Cosby.
See, watch, Bill Cosby and O.J. Simpson, or O.J. Simpson and Bill Cosby. I don't know how, it just makes it funnier. I don't know, using those hard K sounds. Anyway.
How was I supposed to know? Last month I bought a new used car, and online, and I go and Bill Cosby.
So I messed up editing this video, but I'm in too deep and I can't go back. I can't go back right now, so bear with me.
How was I supposed to know? Last month I bought a new used car, and online, and I go out to pick it up, and the seller was a trans woman.
Okay, so as soon as I say trans, anywhere I'm at, you can hear people's assholes pucker up because you're not allowed to talk about the LGBTQT. They add a new letter every fucking week. But anyway, you're not supposed to talk about that. So I have everybody's full attention.
Relax. And I'm looking over the car, and I was like, how were the brakes? And she was like, brand new. How were the tires? 3 of them are brand new, and the other one works just fine. Okay. What's the transmission like? And she was like, our mission is to be treated the same way that
So I love wordplay, and that joke was maybe 30% funny, 70% relief that I didn't say anything offensive. As soon as I say trans, people start sweating and panting and shit. That's another video. Anyway, it's relief that I didn't say something offensive. So have a nice day.